Welcome back to Serious Time on Katawa Shoujo. Because things just got serious. Judging by the music, anyway. It's actually just such a buzzer report for you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly. You can track me down and make so I don't get my own. Accuse me of slacking off? It's like you're confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. That'd be a very difficult thing to me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right. The difference between us is like heaven and hell. Not hard to guess which one you might resent. Oh. They're turning ripples with the key of their anonymity? What? Well, not really. They can't really discuss it anymore, though. Soon looks he's about to understand the real nature of this conversation. Chan, don't you slack off either. What are you talking about? Aren't you taking part in the festival, Hichan? You are, aren't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly than this person. I don't understand why you're getting mad at me. Let's see, hey, come on, cut me and Lily some slack. Don't drag me into this, I've done my part. Really? Like, I think me and Lee deserve some slack here. I mean, I'm new to the school here, and I don't really know what to do, because, like, I just transferred here, so, like, you need to cut me some slack, and Lily, she's a lot going on. She's a lot going on. I can tell, probably. Yeah. Something. Anyway. This one. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? Something I could have done much, even if I wanted to. That's right. Should have took a transfer to jump right into it in his first week. Lady taking my side feels oddly comforting, so I decided to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. Excuses, excuses. This class rep deserves plenty of time to deal with her report. We repeatedly offered to assist and help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making the festival a success. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if I don't have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it'll mean drawing into a conversation with Zune, and that's what she wants. Whatever, forget it. I turned my back at them. Well, the class is going to be starting soon, so can we talk more later? I'll tell Onako you're looking for her. Feels Zune freezing. It's probably the first time she's been ignored in such a blunt manner. Thank you, Osa. I'll leave now then. She gives me the sweetest smile I've ever seen all week, and turns on her heels to make her exit. As soon as I lock the door, I suddenly start feeling reluctant about turning to face Zune. I feel the rise burning in my back, and I can't bring myself to look at her. I must be furious. He's feeling expecting Misha to say something to elevate the tension, but it is really wanting too much. In the end, I go back to my seat and listen to the sound of Zune's footsteps as he marches out of the room. She returns a few minutes before class. Neither has come to morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of that classroom. I'm not sure that Liz is looking for her if I see her later. The events of this morning, the class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned the taste of my textbooks lazily. I have a bit of catching up to do, despite trying to keep my study at the hospital, but I'm not feeling that enthusiastic about it. Talk at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. Teacher hadn't said anything over 7 minutes, instead opting to cover the board with rows and rows of equations taken directly from the book. The rhythm of clacking a chalk on the blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. Like that word just wasn't missing. I wanted to say like chronologicalized or something. I don't know. I look around the equation just past time, even though they're right there in the textbook. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry because I have nothing to do, so I stay for a while. Reviewing what we covered in class today. I heard it leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with the crowding in the hallways. Notice Zune and Mister has also stayed behind, talking with someone in another class. Zune's signing is fast, her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Maybe there is pinup anger in there. Misha is trying desperately to keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing looks like serious business. Zune signs this point where wrists crackle. Misha struggles to sped it out in word form. Then she shifts over, so she's dealing with tongue twisters. On top of that, she's responding back to everything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired as she's about to faint. Lucky for her, business is soon finished. The girls sit down on their seats again. Like, how am I supposed to even say that? Like you are. I know it's like one of those like sounds people make, but like, I don't know. Wah! I'm so tired. She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. I use that period to reconcile with Zune a bit, without getting ripped in the Zune Castle thing again. Well, I expect that door is now closed for me. This situation must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whereas these people idling around before and after class, always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. Probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Who stops me first, deciding aside whether to ignore me or sneer at me. They then she starts studying without doing either. Bishop perks up, looking at her hands slightly with unfocused eyes. He's sighing harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Then to translate her signing into speech for me. It is so well, it's almost like Azuna is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly to Misha. I just practice it vigorously. Well, of course. We're in a student council, you know, so we're pretty busy. It's like an important duty of ours. Ensure that we assist the festival with all our strength. We should shame ourselves in front. We would shame ourselves in the past student council generations. The festival is to fail. That's why there must be no flaws, or I think there was encumbrances. Nothing that would make the festival sort of perfect. His fast speech and Mrs. enacting are really oddly fitting of them. Oh, hello. Oh. Look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly in the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing delinquent again? Hanako blushed hard as it was a straightforward jab, even if it was in jest. Soon stares at her probingly, causing the student to look down and start packing away to the point where only fingers can be seen, nervously wrapped around the edge of the door. Maybe she's showing her dislike of Hanako by association of dislike by Lily. Of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. What is it, Hanako? What's wrong? Has Lily been here? Sorry, haven't seen Seto, whatever pronunciations. She came by in the morning, though. Hanako keeps looking at Easy as Zune and stares back at her with the usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Zune doesn't look away, and she's intimidating enough as it is. So I can imagine how terrified Hanako would be. A little uncomfortable watching Hanako's reaction to Zune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? She's seeing sense in her head. She's in her classroom working on the festival project. But who knows where that woman is lettering at? You need to find her? She's looking for you in the morning, but I guess you miss each other. Faces her without answering a simple question. Looking likely she's not sure it's proper to answer such a question. Yeah. I can come with you. You know, it's okay. Nago nods fractionally. Fractionally? Like, is that like a verb? Like, seriously? Nods fractionally? Like, what does it even mean? Like, she doesn't nod a lot? Or, I don't know.